What is going on, YouTube? This is Jason Tame, bring you guys another episode of Getting Rich Off Kicks. Welcome to episode 5. I took a week off, so we are finally able to post a video now. If you guys have been following the series, welcome back. I do appreciate you guys tuning in to another episode. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Drop a big thumbs up for me as well, everybody. If you guys are new, go check out the rest of the series. I believe that there are some things that you guys can take away from the previous episodes, so make sure you guys go do that. For today's video, we have all these sneakers right here in these boxes to clean up. I am going to go ahead and show you guys how I resell my used sneakers, the preparation before I post things, how I sell them, what platforms I use, things like that. We're going to go over everything. So today's topic is how to resell used sneakers. For the next video, we're going to make a video on how to resell new sneakers, how I price things, you know, the market research that I do for certain sneakers, whether it's a good time to sell or not, things like that. We'll get into that in the next video, so stay tuned for that. We picked up all of this, total 12 pairs for $1,400. That's a crazy deal for all of these, and some of them don't really even need any cleaning. I did want to just touch up on some of these. So yeah, we're going to be working on all of this. All right, so this is my cleaning station setup. We have a few tools that I have here from multiple different brands. I just wanted to say this is not a sponsored video. This is just some things that I've picked up for myself to wash my own sneakers. Let's go ahead and break everything down that I will be using. So first, starting with the most important, we do have Jason Mark shoe cleaner right here, as well as some crepe. This was from one of these little packages. I have an extra one just because I bought another one from Foot Locker. But yeah, basically it's pretty dope. It comes with this little case, gives you a towel, a brush, as well as the solution. We're running low on Jason Mark right now. You guys can see we're basically all out. So we have a brand new pack as well with a newer brush. Never used one of these before, so we'll see how that goes. And then you'll of course need a towel, water, your brushes. We have 3 different brushes, so like I said, this one came with that kit. And then we do have their Suede Kit. The Suede Kit, this is nice to remove any dirt that's just sitting on the suede. And then we also have the eraser. And then these were free from one of my packages, so normally these sneaker wipes are really useful for portable use. But I don't know if I'm going to be using them in this video. And then we have a shoe tray right here. I like to pop this into the shoe just to clean with it. Gives it some structure when I'm, you know, brushing down the shoe. So this is always nice to have. I definitely recommend having a shoe tray if you're cleaning your sneakers. We have half of them done. I did want to just mention, during the cleaning, I like to relace the sneakers. I know some people like to lace them a certain way, and I hate the way that these fives are laced right now, so I'm gonna relace them. And I've learned that if you relace them to basically factory, people tend to see the shoe more valuable. I'm not sure, that's my personal experience. I've been able to sell sneakers for way more just because of the lacing, so I think that's really important. So you guys will see at the end where I lace every single shoe basically to factory. Looks so much better. Alright, so we have everything cleaned up. I will show you guys how each shoe looks in a sec. But we do have one last step we want to do, which is restore these Jordan 13s. You guys can see on the Panther's eye, that Jumpman, you can't really see it. Voila, you guys. You guys can now see that Jumpman pretty good. It's still a little foggy around the Jumpman right here, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and fix it up. But just to give you guys an idea, so this one right here was a foggier one, and then this one was the one that you could still somewhat see. So I'll show you guys both of these right after, once we're completely done. It is popping now, it's looking real clean. Other side as well, we have both of them all done. A lot of people use that 23 to authenticate 13s, so this will definitely help out that process. So after we've cleaned everything up, the next step is to pick where you want to sell your sneakers on. Whether it's locally, maybe on eBay. I like to use eBay, Go, normally Facebook Marketplace. eBay does have their seller protection. Go is honestly the most secured in my opinion. Once your shoe is authenticated, they pay you out. You have to just be honest in terms of the condition of the shoes, and if it passes the authentication, you're golden. You're never gonna get your funds reversed or anything like that. So in terms of security, I definitely would go with GOAT for sure. If I wanted cash now, local would be my go-to. I normally only do cash when I do local meetups. I never use Venmo or Apple Cash or anything like that. I honestly think that it's a little sketchy. Now, after we've cleaned up those shoes, you guys are probably wondering, how are we judging the condition of the sneakers? It's honestly subjective in terms of whether your shoe is in good condition or not, and this is one thing that I hate about people selling used sneakers. They go off a scale of 1 to 10, right? You see that all over. People will be like, oh, the shoe's 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. But it might be an 8.3 to you, but to me, it might be a freaking 5. You know what I mean? So it's really hard to, like, you know, have that scale. So I honestly never look at, when I'm buying used shoes, I never look at the rating, the scale rating that people do, or when they say it's very near dead stock or even brand new. I ignore that. People say shoes are brand new when they've tried them on and they've worn them outside for like a day, and then they clean them up and say brand new DS. Pictures are key, so I would ignore that and just focus on the pictures. I want to use 2 of the shoes that we cleaned up as examples. So the first one here are these red Suede Fives. These things honestly came out really, really good. The bottoms look basically worn once. The other sneaker that we cleaned up, I wanted to go ahead and use the reverse bred 13s as an example. So these ones you guys saw, we restored the Foggy Panther eye right there. I honestly think that this was one of the worst shoes out of the bunch in terms of condition wise, and then we cleaned them up actually pretty good. So I use the platforms to figure out condition. Now what I mean by that is if you go on the Go app, you find your shoes. So we'll go reverse bred 13. Let's see if it pulls up. What's another name? Dirty Breads? Are these Dirty Breads? Can't remember. Reverse bred, Dirty Breads. I don't know why I'm saying reverse. I think because of the reverse Concords. I don't know. Okay, so we have the Dirty Bred 13s. For the size, we have a 9.5. So first off, you want to look at the brand new price of the sneaker. $339. Is there any offers? $150 for the top offer. So last sale, 330 bucks. Okay, so we have that information. I normally like to just look at the brand new price first. I will also check the brand new price on StockX because I want to kind of compare the two just to see where they're at. So 9.5 of the Dirty Breads on StockX, $269 actually for the buy now price, and then somebody has a bid for $175. Last sale, $256. So honestly, I would say roughly these sneakers are roughly about maybe $270 brand new, $270, $280. And then for used, I like to look at the used tab for these Dirty Breads, particularly in size 9.5. You don't want to compare them to other sizes because every single size is a different price. So make sure you guys look at the correct size. So we're even looking at, looks like there's a 1 for 110. Looks like in pretty beat condition. There's a lot of creases. The bottoms are all right. Okay, this one looks actually pretty clean. Yeah, okay. So I would say, in terms of the condition of our sneaker, I would put them for 150. Now, that's 150 on GOAT. Yeah, and they have the box too. So 150 on GOAT is what this shoe is about going for in terms of the condition. I'm honestly probably gonna try and move these locally. If I'm selling them for 150 on GOAT, people are willing to pay the fees, the shipping, and at the end, after 150, I get like 100. I would get $130.75, and that's before a processing fee. So I'm looking at maybe a 127, something like that. I personally would try and flip this locally. Now these ones are a little bit different. I don't have the box to those 13s, but I have the box to these. And like I said, these are basically in brand new condition. It might look like it's different to somebody else, but I would say these are basically worn once. Like, they're super clean. There's really minimal creasing, like really minimal. Honestly, that could be factory creases. So now if we go ahead and look at the red Suede Fives right here, we pull up GOAT. Those ones there, those ones are a 9.5 as well. So brand new, $395, offer for $261, last sale $390, and then we'll go to StockX. 9.5, $344, $255. So I would say they're roughly about a $350, $360 shoe. And if we look at the used, so same thing. Let's even look at the GOAT clean, because I know that that's people sending in their shoes to get cleaned by GOAT. Yeah, the suede to these look freaking, yeah, that's terrible. So what I'm looking at now is mine still kind of has an icy blue bottom, a decently icy blue bottom, maybe like these ones right here, but the suede to these ones look pretty ruined. Yeah, those are terrible. I'm honestly thinking these are roughly around the $300 range. I would say they're about these right here. So 300 bucks is what I would price those at. Just looking at these photos, make sure 362. Yeah, ours is about these ones right here. So maybe I would honestly maybe, I think that this guy that priced them at 300 is pricing their pair a little too low. And I would probably price mine maybe about 325, 330. I know it's extremely close to the brand new price, but just considering the condition, that's probably where I would price it. Maybe about 325 is what I would say those red Suede Fives are worth. So that's how I look at the condition of my sneakers. Again, there's no scale, there's no rating, there's no, oh, there's slight crease, so it's an 8, a big crease, so it's a 6. There's nothing like that. Compare your pictures. Compare whether you have a lot more creases in the toe box. Is the suede, you know, is the suede nubuck material worn out? Do you have any rips, tears, scratches, things like that? So that's the reason why I clean all my shoes to where they are basically in the best shape they can be. That way people can actually judge off pictures. Last thing that I do to verify the prices of the sneakers is I ask myself, would I personally buy these for that price? You can't be biased when you do this, because you can't just say, oh, this is an awful sneaker, I would never buy these anyway, so they're worth $1. You know, you just got to be realistic. If you were in the market for this shoe, would you buy it for that price? And then from there, just post it, go through the process on GOAT, go through the process on Facebook Marketplace or eBay, whatever platform you guys choose. And then once you've posted it, you play the waiting game. I normally like to play around with the price just to kind of see. I've learned that there's times when I've priced things too low, they don't sell. And then when I raise the price a little bit higher, it ends up selling, which is really strange. I know there's a psychology behind that, right? It kind of builds, you know, a different image of that product. And then the last thing, of course, bring you guys to the spreadsheet. I like to go ahead and track my inventory and my sales. Put in all of your inventory Make sure you guys track this. It's really important. So hopefully we sell some of these sneakers. I've been so busy to the point where I haven't been able to post any of these, and we just got to cleaning them today. So I will update you guys while these sneakers slowly sell. I will of course calculate how much I paid, how much they sold for, and the profit that I make. So just stay tuned for that if you guys want to track that journey with me. If you guys have any questions on selling used sneakers, leave a comment down below. The next video will be how I sell brand new sneakers. I'll give you guys some tips and advice on that as well. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. If you guys enjoyed this video, please smash that thumbs up. It really goes a long way and I do appreciate it. This is Jason Tang. I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you guys keep grinding, keep making that money. Peace.